Okay, so we've got one more game to watch. So what do you want to watch, guys? Maybe the game which looks to be the closest one for a good end. Okay, Unholy Alliance against Miscarriage. I think that this is the closest one. Because Tribal and Zero play so bad together. So everything is possible with them. And the interesting part is the fact that the loser in this game will be eliminated, because both of those teams lost their 2 previous games, and 3 games lost means an elimination. It did happen today with Participation Award, which lost against them and Dumber. So let's go for this game. Unholy Alliance is Tribal plus the Horde, and Miscarriage is Brute Force and the Unknown. The good old Brute Force 3.1. Well, I assume that this is the good one, because I have several the Unknown. Okay, so let's go. Well, in this round 3, Illuminati won its whole games. Let's see if it's gonna be the same for the Horde. In case it wins this, it will be a second victory in 2 games. Oh, the interesting part is the fact that once again both of the Horde flank, and this time its ally is Tribal, and both of the Tribal are pocket. And in the opposite side we've got both of the Unknown flank and both of the Brute Force pockets. We can notice that Brute Force's pocket has really good civilization, Persian plus Mongol. Both of them have a good line, and Persian is really strong in training villagers very fast. And both of the Aztec are flank, both sides, grey and green. And it is really close to orange. Okay, so let's focus on Brute Force. Brute Force was the previous main AI of Cheese on Toast, and as I used to say, since the Brute Force 3.1, it's definitely the best version of Brute Force. When Cheese on Toast decided to leave Brute Force for Subjugator, it let a very good Brute Force with way less bugs than the previous versions. So let's check what is gonna be the strategy of the Unknown. It sometimes does have some weird strategies as a flank. This time it should go for range unit strategy, I would say. Well, it doesn't go for gold, so let's see. Oh, okay, one stable. So it will go for a scout rush. And other side, okay, munition rush with 5 munition as Aztec. There is absolutely no retreat rules against towers. Okay, let's say that this rush just fell badly. Well, it only forced yellow to build one defensive tower. Okay, it was an interesting moving, I would say. It just ignored the lumber camp, it was just focused on milling camp. So what's about the scout rush? I don't know what those scouts are doing here. Well, anyway, it should be useful against those mini skirmishes, but the odd went for some spearmen. Okay, it looks like the Unknown is gonna win this. But the problem with scouts is the fact that it needs a lot of food, so maybe green economy can be better than orange one. Okay, blue is already here after 20 minutes game. And bloodline is already researched, plus scale birding. Well, it's already hurting a lot. What is going to do Teal? Oh, it looks like Teal is focusing on the other side. It means that orange is all alone. And red is supported by purple and teal against yellow. And yellow is clearly dominated actually. And I don't know how red can manage to face so many knights and camels. So I would say that this problem in detecting the good opponent for teal is maybe gonna turn the game at the advantage. of brute force plus unknown. Now the question is, who is gonna die first, orange or yellow? And as I said, there is a real problem in coordination between the tribal and the odd. We see that red is absolutely not helping yellow. It looks like it tends to help the other side. Okay, it's eventually back. Oh yes, okay, I understand what's happened. It's just because it was focusing on orange because of this tower. So it detects which is the closest building to select its closest enemy, and at least this tower was really close to it. And okay, green considers that orange is already dead, so it's actually focusing on gray, which can maybe help green, yellow a lot. While blue is actually focusing teal, well, there is a rule to force both of the pockets attacking the same opponent in a certain situation, so I wouldn't be surprised if red comes eventually help blue against teal, but it looks like it won't happen in this game. Okay, green is eventually coming back on orange. Okay, so there is eventually a coordination between both of the tribal, which attacks the same enemy. So any population for orange. It's losing its war villagers. It doesn't have any more to see. It didn't save any villager. Well, few villagers can be saved, maybe. Okay, interesting army composition for Grey. Oh, and purple is actually attacking red. A very good move. Right, and purple is already nearby with heavy camels. That's very nice. And the harassment is clearly working for purple. Red doesn't have any military population except 4 units, maybe 4 rams or something like that. Oh, this game could turn in maybe a 2 versus 2 because blue and green are in a good position, but the north side of the map is clearly dominated by brute force and the known. Well, overall, very well played by green, I would say. It killed orange, it's actually killing teal. And I'm surprised by the fact that purple has so many military units, 73, 74. But well, I'm scared that purple is gonna be all alone soon. Or maybe grey need to go Imperial Age. Or it's gonna be really hard. And for some reason blue is actually focusing orange, which is dead. Oh, the trade route is a drama for Unholy Alliance. Oh, nice wall for Alice's. I don't know what he's trying to wall. Okay, grey is eventually researching Imperial Age, but it's really late. Purple is... purple. Yes, purple is 1 versus 2. It's maybe trying to wall the trade route, I don't know. That's the funny part of the unknown.
De la nourriture, merci. Du bois, merci.
Sauf qu'il peut.
Well, voting for an AI is definitely something which is really hard. Afu is actually the loneliest scripter trying which worked very hard on this, but it doesn't work that much. Okay, the Horde went for a Monk Rush now. Well, Afu is never one-sided against rival pretty hard. Once again we saw that the coordination is really terrible between those two AIs.
De la nourriture, merci.
Well, Grey will never finish his wall.
De la nourriture, du bois, merci. De la nourriture, merci. De l'or, merci, merci. De la nourriture,
sauf qu'il
merci,
peut.
merci. De la nourriture,
sauf qu'il
merci,
peut.
merci.
And Rediv is eventually
De la
alive.
nourriture,
sauf qu'il peut.
merci. Du bois, merci. De la nourriture,
sauf qu'il peut.
merci.
And Red doesn't have food.
De l'or, du bois, merci, merci. De l'or, merci. De l'or, merci. Du bois, merci, merci. De l'or, merci. De l'or, du bois, merci, merci. De la nourriture, de l'or, merci, merci. Du bois, merci.
Okay, so overall I would say that purple was
De l'or,
really
bois,
impressive.
merci.
It was able to almost kill
De la
red
nourriture, merci.
after
Du bois,
the
merci.
unknown and brute force having almost killed yellow. But the other side was clearly at the advantage of the unknown aliens. Well, it was a close game, I would say, despite the score at the end. Well, and brute force killed 800 units. That's impressive. And reached Imperial Age in a really decent time. So yeah, brute force 3.1 has a real potential. So let's have a look at the bracket and Unholy Alliance managed to win this. And it is getting its first victory in this competition. It was seeded number 6 at start. That's weird. And unfortunately, Miscarriage is officially eliminated.